The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
To speak about that person, sending them not so nice messages. Oh gosh, I'm very tired today. Look, well, let's get the filter off. Hang on. There, look. So tired. Right. Let me first, because it's been requested, people say, is Kirsten paralysed? She feels nothing from the waist down. Nothing. People can touch her feet and she can't feel them. So this is a tongue-in-cheek video because I put it to music. People might think that's bullying. I just think that's my sick, twisted neurospiciness, but you know, it does prove. It does prove that she can stand. I got push pineapple, shake the tree. I got push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing the hula melody. Somewhere in Waikiki, well, she was selling pineapple, playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me to sway, she laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay. The lovely beach and the sky, thank you,
the moon and the white, around Calypso surround, we'll all be singing this song. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple.
There you go. So that answers the question, is she paralysed? Because I always get asked that question. That's one of the main questions that I get asked. Right. What I'm going to do first is there's a situation brewing in a little bit of the background here, and I'm not a fan of it. And I'm just going to address it to the people that I care about most, and that's you in here. If he's got trolls in here, then so be it. You can listen to that as well. I don't care about anything you say. We're on a mission, and we ain't going to stop. This person I am not using for clout and entertainment. Officer Doofy. Not using for clout and entertainment, but some of the stuff that you're saying about me is not true. And we want to address that. Is that okay? Why is life so hard? Why is life so hard? Uh-oh, shit, Heather's in the box. We're in trouble. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
I got do. I was going to mute myself.
Okay, so a creator has made a video to say, basically, I am salty, Sal. And what I am saying about the police making awareness is rubbish. And Sarah, I'm just going to address this first. I'm going to put you on mute, okay? Because I'm just addressing what we've... there's some crap going down. So yeah, they're saying that what we're saying is rubbish. We would never have been told this by the police, or I would have never have been told this by the police. I have never said, even from the first time we went live, I have never said the police told me. Never. So I don't know why you're putting that narrative out, because I've never said that. I will, however, if it's okay with her, pass you over to the victim of crime that you're commenting on.
They did tell me that I'm not allowed to discuss certain things, so it might be where he's getting it from.
Okay, well, there's lots of people that are victims of the crime, but obviously we don't talk about details. He wanted details from me. I told him respectfully I couldn't do it. Then I got sent some nasty messages, which I will share if he wants me to share. But I just didn't want to get involved. I just thought, yeah, crack on, whatever. What we are doing is showing information to debunk the stuff that she comes out with. Are we calling her any names? No. Are we not proving things I don't know. I don't even know where to start, but I'm very different than sitting. Obviously, Delusive Angie had a say on me too, and we said that about yesterday. So I'm going to pass you over, as you all know, who's been this since day one. Georgie, this is the reason I'm involved. Georgie is not a host on TikTok. I am. And I am like her adopted TikTok mum. So, Georgie, darling, I'm going to pass it over to you, my love.
Lovely. I've only come in the box to address what's going on, to be fair. So I was never told this. It was me by a certain officer when I had a conversation when it got escalated. And I turned around to the officer and said, "You can't tell us we're not victims." And he said, "No, I can't." I said, "Okay, so while you're protecting Kirsten's mental health, what about everyone else's mental health?" And he went very quiet. And I was like, because there's more victims than just me. And what about all the potential victims that are going to come forward because you're doing nothing and not going to stop her? And he said, well, social media has power. Can you warn people away from Kirsten's behaviour? Because what they have done their end is speak to her parents. And there was an agreement made with her parents to basically stop this behaviour on TikTok and get the help she needs. However, for me, that wasn't good enough because there's so many people that have been affected, like me. And I didn't want more people to fall victim to Kirsten. So it was actually said to me, I got told that on a Saturday night. And then
you said that, and I'm just going to say, everyone's saying what you said is actually on YouTube as well. It's been recorded.
It is.
I've never said that the police told me.
No, it was me. It was me. They told me social media has power and to warn people, hence why we're doing this. You know, am I going to give that certain creator the crime number and the police officer's name? No, because it's nothing to do with you.
Oh, also,
you've jumped on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you just confirm, Gio? He's saying the case has been thrown out.
The case hasn't been thrown out. I've got another appointment around the 1st of September. You know, this case is going to take a long time. There is a lot of people involved. You know, yeah, okay, I wasn't even the starting point, but then the crime, I became the starting point, the actual crime number. So, yes, the crime number is in my name. The officer is assigned to my case. And then we added more people to it. The crime number is nothing to do with this creator. The case has never, ever been closed. And the way we're going with it, it's never going to be closed until they do something about this. You know, that girl is hurting a lot of people and hurting herself. Now, there's a lot of people, you know, Billy wants to go on about our Discord. Our Discord is sat there and you're attacking our people who are chronically poorly in our Discord. And all they want, they're not even hating towards this creator. All they want is you to listen and realise that actually what you're doing, by the way you're going about it, and while I can understand for you, this may be a bit of fun and it may be a bit of awareness for you, there is so many people implicated that when you do these lives, you know, it's very frustrating for us because we are the direct victims of Kirsten. The way that you go about it, and I can't tell you what to do on your own platform. I won't sit here and criticise the way you're doing it. However, the effect that you're having, just as the way the effect if somebody else had it, isn't the way we're going to have it. You know, that does affect us. So as you please to do what you do on your platform, we also will say what we want to in our Discord in a safe space. So while I will never tell this certain creator how to go about it, don't sit here and tell us what we can do and how you don't like what we're doing. You know, if we want to go live every day, which hasn't been every day, let's make a point of this, you know, then that's what we will do. You know, I've had multiple conversations with that police force. They are very aware what we're doing. I've also told them I'll give them all the live streams. They're absolutely fine with it. So just because your police force or the police that you're in contact with didn't tell you to do this, this is a much bigger case than you realise, and we're trying to stop victims that the police don't have power to do at this point. They have a whole criminal case to build. And in the space between then building a criminal case, there then could be hundreds more victims and potential victims coming in. Someone has to safeguard them. Safeguarding doesn't happen overnight. We don't know all these people. We can't watch her 24/7 and safeguard these people. So the best way that the police told us is social media has power. They were the words, and I will quote the officer, social media has power. Can you warn people on TikTok about Kirsten? And here we are. So whether you want to believe that or not, that is the truth. And I've said that from day one. Now, most people know I have trouble with my brain. I can't remember my own name some days. So from going back 4 weeks ago when I was told this to now, I wouldn't even be able to remember if it wasn't true, if I'd made it up, because my brain does not function like yours all does. I have brain damage. So take it as you please to this other creator. This is where we're at and we will keep going forward. But don't blame Sal, because it was said to me, the case has never been closed. And people are going to be affected by the way you do things. Don't tell us what we can do in our Discord, just as we won't tell you what you can do on your platform. That is our choice. And that's pretty much.
Just for those people just coming in, just to reiterate, who did the police tell to use social media?
Me.
Okay, and obviously you don't go live.
Do I have the confidence to do it? No, I don't. Was I completely and utterly taken in by this girl where I still care about her? Absolutely. Would I have done this? I'm not really sure, because I don't have it about me to sit, and the amount of prep, the anxiety on the Sunday morning, the tears, because I just didn't know how to get a message out there. However, Sal is trying to protect me and everyone else that has now come forward. This started with me. Sal was trying to support me. And now we have an entire Discord and possibly 50 more victims and more coming forward every day. Okay, so this was down to me. This was my mistakes. It was me that got took in for 20 months. And why did I? Because I was looking for somebody that was terminally ill and dying, that was so young, and that I needed somebody that understood what it's like to be told that they're dying at a young age. That's what I needed. Funny enough, I fell into Kirsten's hands for 20 whole months. So Sal has done nothing but protect me. And in turn, then we protect everybody else that has come forward. We never knew it was this big. We went live that morning. We put my story out and it went boom, boom and boom. And I'm still trying to get my head around it. Every day I sit here and I waver, well, what if she is sick? This is a whole process for my brain. And Sally's trying to support me and support everybody else, and also get Kirsten help because she needs it. None of us want her sat in a bedroom living a life like this at 25 years old. She has an entire life she could live. Some of us don't. Some of us are on a time limit. But you going off and bullying someone that is trying to get somebody help and protect us lot in the meantime. Well, if that sits on your conscience, right, great. But this wasn't down to Sal. This was my mistake of getting involved with a girl. They so mentally unwell, and in turn made other people unwell.
Does anybody else? Is anybody else in the box that has received hate threats, or whatever, from this creator wants to speak?
Hello, this is, I've never spoken on social media before.
Oh, bless you, you're doing brilliantly. Hello.
But I've had her dad at my door again this morning, demanding money. It's all on video doorbell. I am in the process of putting everything together for you.
Have you gone to the police, Sarah?
I haven't as yet. My wife is about to come home, and she knows nothing about this. How I got completely sucked in to this individual, and I have to tell her before I go to the police. But in the meantime, I just want to say that what you just said, living on borrowed time, was said so well, so beautifully, and everybody who's been affected by this, we all need to stick together. We all need to sing from the same hymn sheet. And we are doing this because, one, she is not well, and two, she desperately needs help.
She does.
I, for myself, need to report what she has done. I just want to say I was at hospital with that individual yesterday, not supporting her. I was there for myself with my wife, and I saw her walk unaided. We have caught that on video. My wife recorded it. And I think for me, that was the last straw, because she sat talking to me. The whole thing was recorded. And it is unbelievable.
So you're obviously in their localish area, aren't you? And I think
I am very local to them. I am in their catchment area, and
if you need help at all, obviously you do need to tell your wife, no matter what, you know.
I am going to.
And it's not an easy conversation if, you know, but you do need to, because you need her support. And if you, with that video evidence, you need to go to the police. I urge you to go to the police. Your police station's different to her police station as well, isn't it?
It is, totally.
Yeah, which is great. That's so. I mean, if you want to talk to me offline before, like after this, because I'm not staying on long today. But
no.
If you want to, I just came on because I'm getting bullied by this creator who's putting videos calling me Salty Sal and all this lot. I'd blocked him, so I didn't see it, but people have sent me it. And I just thought I've never said that. So
no, you haven't.
No.
I've kind of been a silent watcher in the background, watching this all unveil, and I've sat here many times watching, thinking, well, that's happened to me, and that's happened to me. And she's had thousands upon thousands of pounds. She was trying to get me to part with £300 yesterday for a new wheelchair, because I have a new wheelchair.
Okay, can I ask you a question? And like, please don't give away too much personal information, but I'm just going to ask you the question. Does this individual know something about you that she could use?
Oh, wholeheartedly, yes.
Okay, so I need, please, this is a thing that she has done. Come and speak to me in my inbox after this. If you need help with your wife, I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to explain that this is her MO. This is what she does. I've got so many inboxes from scared people who have told her stuff that they wouldn't want put out in the public domain. Some people, she has let it go out into the public domain. Some people she hasn't. It's almost like blackmailing. Well, it is blackmailing. I don't care what you say. It is. And I think, I know, because, you know, obviously other people, Mark had to have a conversation with his wife. You know, other people have had to do this. So if anything I can do to support you, to back up what you're saying, and, you know, if your wife wants to know anything, I'm more than happy to talk to you both. So that, you know, you do what you've got to be done. You've got to go to that police station. You're not going to stop. She will not stop until she is stopped legally, you know. So
I agree. It needs to be legally done. Yeah. So then it is stopped, because then the legal people can take over and deal with her that way. But
and that's what we're doing. Thank you, everybody, for the heart me's and the bits and pieces. Thank you. That's what we're doing. The whole point of what we're doing. I'm not Officer Doofy. I'm just talking to people, collecting stuff, making people feeling comfortable, and letting them know you're not the only one. You're not the only one. And I don't mean to dismiss that yours is any less important than the others, because everybody's is of complete importance. But then we are presenting to authorities, by the way, that be police, that be social services, that be whatever agencies we need to get her help and other people help. Because I've just seen a comment.
Yeah, I've just seen a comment to say, can I share the video of her walking? No, I won't. will send it to you personally, and I will leave that with you, but I will only send that after the police have been
Absolutely.
involved.
Absolutely. And I would
and then-
urge you to do that anyway, because that's your that's what we say to people. That's your evidence. That's your, interactions. Obviously, you were in the right location with her at that time, and then as a result, you now get another visit. That's timeline, and you need to keep that for the police. Once you've done that,
Yeah.
absolutely. If you want to send it on, and we can do that. That's
Everything
fine.
you can have. I just want her to get help and legally stop other people being sucked into this like other people have.
Yeah.
I think that's been our aim from the very beginning, though, hasn't it? Like, when we put my story out, nearly 4 weeks ago now, we never realised that so many people had been affected. No. And then when more and more, like that Sunday, we literally just sat there and it was like, what the hell has happened here? Like, we had to literally go through so many people and listen to so many people's stories and try and figure out how.
Oh, Sarah, darling, make sure you message me.
She okay?
She dropped out.
Okay.
I'll check on her after the live.
Okay. And I think what the other people are missing is, this isn't clout, this isn't likes, this isn't hate for Kirsten. This isn't gifts. This is nothing. This is being able to not only safeguard Kirsten, but there is so many more people. Like, we have, we are members of the public, and, police cases do take a long time, but in the interim of that, there's so much more going on in the background because so many people, there's so many forces involved. We can't give out Kirsten's address whether we know it or not. So they have to go to their own force. So we're getting forces to link back up to the other force. We're arguing with people that this girl needs help. And we've spent so much time in the last 4 weeks, from being up at 10 in the morning to going to sleep at 2 a.m. in the morning, trying to help everyone. Like, I want to read something out that somebody's asked me to in the Discord. I'm not going to mention who it is, but she put, I honestly want to be able to plead with B and be like, please understand this situation is more than just fraud. There are vulnerable people who have been affected, and those vulnerable people are seeing your content. And when you're awful to them, you directly harm the chronic ill community. It's more than just drama. People's lives are hurt by this. And you have to understand that those who are vulnerable through mental health, different disabilities and chronic illness, they deserve to be respected and supported because they are the ones continuously being harmed by what Kay is doing. So having a go at them and giving them abusing comments is not going to be productive for anyone. If you really want to help, then you would not go against the people. Because if you had the right objective like we do, protecting people hurt by Kirsten, you would understand that being horrible to them is not going to help. And that's come from one of ours in the Discord. Like, we don't have hate for this creator that is going at Sal. I feel like half the time we're having to educate the other creators. So not only are we doing everything behind the scenes, we're then having to educate creators that think, oh, well, I'll jump on this because currently at the moment there is clout to be made from this. This is not clout to us. This is not fun. Like, this is draining. It's draining for everyone behind the scenes involved. And
we've got our own shit going on too.
we have real life. Like, I'm so poorly that, like, Sal isn't just trying to manage this and her real life. She's then dealing with the effects of this on my health, with everything else going on, and her 2 children and the other adopted kids. Like, we all have real lives. This has just gone boom. We never expected it. And we certainly didn't want this many people to be affected. So if we can stop these people potentially getting affected in the coming weeks, months or years, because this has been going on for 5 years now, at least, then we're doing something good, and having someone then go at us, you know, this isn't the first creator, and it's not going to be the last creator that comes for us. You know, it's just, I guess, with trying to do something good within the Chronicle community and trying to help somebody that isn't chronically ill, to allow them to have a fulfilling life, because that's all we want for Kirsten. We're then having to take the hate with it.
Love you too, Louise.
And it's sad that we've managed to get so much hate, which then in turn messes with my health and with Sal's health. And then, you know, there's 4 of us trying to support each other and do all this behind the scenes. You know, Sal is very much the 4 person, even though it began with me, because I can't do this. I'm not well enough. I can do bits, but even while Sal's live, I'm in another call asleep because I literally can't stay awake. So it all has a massive impact, not just what you see on a live for a few hours a day. It never stops in the background. Is the police case still ongoing? Yes, it is. Was I told to make awareness about Kirsten? Yes, I was. But I can't do that on my own. I am nothing. I'm a drop in the ocean, because this has turned into an ocean now. And I'm just one part of this. I can't do this on my own. Billy, I am not asking you to see it the way that we see it. I'm just asking you to have a bit of compassion for people that have been so badly affected by this woman. Do I want to come on your platform and talk about it? No, I don't. I don't know you. I'm autistic. You are a stranger to me. Will I sit and talk on this platform? To a degree. Because it's only now that Sal is finding out how big this situation was for me. Because I wasn't ready to talk about it all. And bit by bit, as day goes by, then Sal finds out a bit more of why I've reacted the way I have, or why I got so poorly. So people may not be ready to talk about everything in one go. All I'm asking is a bit of compassion from Billy at this point. I don't hate him. I don't despise what he's doing on his platform. He's an individual. He can do what he wants. However, try and have some compassion for the victims of Kirsten while you're trying to make awareness of this woman. Because that's all we're doing. We're just going down different lanes.
Oh, I think I've requested the wrong person. Did I request the wrong person?
I don't know, but I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay, darling. Right, love you. I'll go back to seeing you on the screen on this side, all right?
Yeah.
Right, love you. Whee!
Love you.
Eva, do you want to actually speak? Jordan, I would say no to the box, and there's a reason I would say no to the box. I would say no to the box, darling, because that's going to be your evidence. Yeah, that's your evidence. If we show stuff then on here, then it can't be used. 100% is also respectful. Oh, thank you for that. Well said, Gio. I think you can agree. She's back over here now. I think you can agree that Gio spoke very eloquently. But yeah, all that we ask is, you know, we're not doing this. Someone came and yes, they put in the comments, you're doing this for dramas, clicks and views. I'm perfectly honest with you. I have made 40 whole English pounds the whole time that I've been doing this. 20 of which came from my naughty wifey, and the rest probably is out of bits, bones, sent me yeehaws and whatever. I mean, obviously not today, but you know, I'm not making money out of this. This is purely to get everybody that's come forward, and I'm really grateful that everyone's come forward, and I'm really grateful that everyone shared their stories, their information, which is being passed to authorities. Not me. I ain't going out there under section blah 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 blah. Yeah, yeah.
I've had lots of people inboxing me asking me for information that I cannot give them because I'm not allowed. The police have told me if I do, it compromises the case that I've got against her.
Yep. Same with everybody that I've been helping.
And it's the same with the bullying and things like that. There's a reason I say don't bully her, don't go after her, because you compromise the case, because then she turns into the victim. A case has got on her. That's all that you need to know.
I think if anyone's coming into this and they've been in those sort of lives and they, you know, haven't seen anything, then you can go to the Observer's YouTube. Everything has been put on there. Abs, you nutter! Can I just say that's not a Kirsten viewer? That is actually real life Abs, who I've known for 3 years. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. But please, keep your bloody money. I've told you. Right. Happy Friday. Oh, I keep saying people are in there. If you haven't seen, if you're talking about Gemma, if you haven't seen, we are talking about Chronically and the YouTube channel with the Observer. You'll find it in there.
See, people are saying like that other lives on her are wrong. Everybody deals with their situation their own way.
They can have an opinion. We ain't got a problem with that. Anybody can do a live on her. We haven't got an opinion, but we're just asking, please be respectful for the victims that have actually been hurt from, like you've heard from Gio. Please don't come and attack the Chronicle community for saying, you know, you're calling her Chronic Nikki, but that's not her name. Or you haven't got, you know, facts right, and they're being attacked, you know. To be fair, oh yeah, it's Wheelie Girl now. She's changed. Yeah, it's just don't go for these people. These people are chronically ill, you know. A lot of these people are chronically ill with chronic health conditions. They don't need to be doing it.
You so like, I get why everybody's angry, and I understand because I'm angry, but I need to myself keep reminding myself, just as everybody else does, she is unwell. She does need help, and by bullying and picking her and calling her names, you're only making her into the victim when she's not. She's just not well.
No, and we don't want to make her. She is unwell. I don't want to make her a victim, because she's not. The people that she's took the money from are, but she is a very unwell person that needs help. Sorry, I'm just going to Discord to see what I can say.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, of course you can.
So obviously those of you that have been watching this know that I'm Ranty's little sister. I am ex-ambulance service, and I'm very proud of my sister and my adoptive nieces that I've now got.
A lot of them, sorry about that. A small Christmas present. Yeah,
it's going to be expensive now.
Yeah.
But
Ellie likes to take all of us.
there is a lot of people out there with mental health, and I've had to deal with it firsthand in extreme cases. This isn't a hate. This isn't about piling in on someone. This isn't bullying someone. This is just there for you guys to be aware that this young lady isn't necessarily all she seems. You take it or you leave it. You stay away from bullying and degrading and being nasty to anyone in any of the chats or lives. But most of all, you stay away from my family.
I didn't say that. I will find you. I will kill you. I know who you
sound really husky today because I'm having a bad breathing day. But
I know who you are. I will find you. I will hunt you down, and I shall unalive you.
I have seen stuff last night and in other lives that I'm not happy about, and I've reported them. But you don't go after people like that, especially people that are unwell, be it with chronic illnesses, mental health, or anything else. We all know who individuals are. I'm not going to say their names, but please be nice to each other on the chat. I watched it yesterday. Everyone has an opinion and you're all entitled to that opinion. But one thing we are all entitled to is kindness.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's my little rant finished because I'm not going to be able to talk in a minute.
Yeah, okay. Can I,
So, babe.
Don't go and get anyone on my behalf. It's really not worth it. I just blocked them.
No,
I was like, do you know what? Block. You don't matter. But then when they started going like for some of the people that were in the comments and stuff, I was just like, nah, this isn't nice.
No, it's not nice.
These are chronically ill people. So.
And the thing is, you look after all of us, including me. and I'm miles away from you, and so are everybody else. And if it wasn't for you and the rest of the family, and even Gio, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing half the stuff I'm doing now.
No, because you've got the Discord now. You've got some granny knitting mates, innit? You've got some granny
Leave the
knitting mates
crocheting
now.
alone.
And
knit.
yeah, and you should be in this like granny club. They got knitting, crocheting, sewing, cross stitching, but you've actually got a community of people now, some electronic friends, haven't you?
Yeah, and I'm starting a new group called Stitch and Bitch.
But when the world ends, who are you going to come to for clothes?
Exactly.
I'm going naked.
Nobody needs to see that. Trust me, I've seen it. It's nasty.
I'm going naked.
Yes, I'm her sister.
I'm going naked.
So I'm gonna
do that.
Bobby's
go
put no one
quiet.
should see that. Robbie, shut up. Can you you're going what? You going down or you staying? Staying.
I'm gonna stay in case you need me to.
I don't know. I'm going to show
Possibly
some
say
videos.
stuff.
I'm going to do some videos, but I'm just I was just doing this
I'll hang around.
because I wanted people. Oh, the Queen's in the box.
I'll hang around. I'll go quiet.
Yeah, something, because on your next live, I'm going. If you can, I want you to do a poll on something for me.
Well, is it a 2-answer poll?
A poll, like a survey thing.
Yeah, but is it a 2-answer poll, like yes or no, or?
Yeah.
Right, we could do that right now.
No, because I don't want to. I don't want to say it out live because it's a bit embarrassing.
Oh. Is it should somewhere itch? Yes or no?
No.
That's always a no.
Right, I'm just going to say it. Has anybody else who is NG Tube or NJ felt very conscious about using it because of this creator, what she's done?
Okay.
Because I have. I've become very conscious.
Right, quick poll. Has anyone become more conscious of your NG tubes because of this creator? Sad face, yes. Happy face, no. Quick poll. All your tubies. If you've become conscious or more conscious, sad face, yes. Happy face, no. There you go, darling. Is it still there? I'd shut it.
Yeah, it's still there. It's filling up.
I'll shut it. I can't see it.
Sad faces are winning, unfortunately.
So the poll is, if you are tubey fed, or you have any of the things actually that she has, are you more self-conscious? Sad face, yes. Happy face, no. It's not bothered you.
I said no, but I don't have one, so I misunderstood the question.
That's all right. Don't you worry about it. While that poll's going on, what do you want to say, Gemma?
I went onto that website, the Observer thing on YouTube. I wasn't sure what I should be looking for because I went on, so I'm now familiar with the person. But is there like one that I've missed that is like a rundown, or is it just the video of that person doing a live?
There's the victim stories.
Ah, right, okay, I didn't see
I
that.
think she's in the comments. There's different videos if you scroll on, because obviously she does other people as well on the FYP. But if you type in that person's name, and I don't know if it's changed now, obviously to Wheelie Girl, then you can look at all the videos that she's done on there, I believe. Observer, are you in the chat?
So is it just not true then? Is that
The basis of it. She is poorly, but not in the ways that she's displaying. There is a dedicated playlist, apparently. Can you show Gemma or message Gemma to show her how to access it?
Yeah, I've just been on and I saw, I probably was looking, I'll change the name. I was probably looking in the wrong place, to be fair.
She's put, I will change the name.
Because obviously I'm not in the community, so I've just swiped through here and I'm like, oh no, what's happened? But I know of a few other YouTubers that have made similar claims in the past and been exposed, and
I
It is just taking
never set
advantage.
out to expose this person.
No, no.
I set out to warn people on behalf of my friend Gio, as you've just heard. I've
Yeah.
never said that the police told me. The police told Gio. They told us to make like people aware. So when I say we, because we're a little bit of a family behind scenes, and that's
Yeah.
what we're doing. But we're doing all sorts of other stuff as well to get her help, to get her off here and stop her hurting other people. And the people
Yeah,
that she
it
has
just-
hurt, for them to understand they're not the only ones. It's not right. And obviously, if they want justice, then that goes to that authorities. Nothing
Yeah.
to do with me. I'm literally just speaking to people, making them feel comfortable, and signposting them to the right people and giving them
Yeah.
the help they need. If they can't write an email, I'll write an email for them. If they can't make the phone call, I'll make a phone call for them.
Yeah.
Using my skills to help them, because she's
Was there not
targeted.
another YouTuber that was notorious for selling? They sold the Tubi tapes,
I don't know.
and they were exposed not that long ago as well.
Know who you're on about?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
can't remember the name.
I literally have just done this person, so, but because it's personal.
Just so,
Yeah.
did you see the poll, the results of that poll?
No, can I pull it back up? What was the results? Because I don't think I can pull it
There
back.
was well over 40 people. That just shows the damage she is doing to people,
How many no's?
directly or indirectly. So well over 40.
No. So how many was the other way?
Just ignore one because that was mine.
Three yeses, 47 no's.
Okay, so it's massively affecting people. Which
Well,
I
people are
think
bound
is-
to feel worried that they're going to be wrongly judged, or people are going to be scrutinised because these people take advantage. You know, people that are genuine.
Like, my tube has changed, and I was so reluctant to put it in that I was suffering with pain
Oh.
because in my brain all I could think of is it looks like one of her vet tubes.
I know that from yesterday, and I was like, it's not.
Oh, dearie me.
I can't help it. It just, like, because I'm autistic as well.
Yes.
And then to see her sourcing things from veterinary sites, and then all of a sudden my tube is not the same as what she has, but it looks kind of like hers. It just made me really paranoid.
So,
I know.
so Kels has put, I have seen, because of this awareness, certain tubies are getting hate online because of the tubes. We have said, within our live, and I can only talk about my live, yeah, is this is not aimed at anybody else in the tuber community, in the epileptic community, anyone who's got any form of paralysis. This is aimed at this one creator. I'm not calling into question anybody else's chronic illness. I'm questioning this creator's illnesses, nobody else. And I do hate to see that it has rubbed off on the other ones, but
This is what I mean though, like I've seen it myself, not here obviously, but I've seen where certain mods go after other people who have chronic
adopted
conditions,
daughter again, teammate.
and now people question other people.
Which you shouldn't have to feel like that at all. You know, you shouldn't have to sit and worry about, you know, people's nosiness and they're being inappropriate or asking you, oh, is that real or is that? You know, it's nobody's business, but you do feel like a big kind of finger is pointed at you. Now, the only way I can't really, because obviously I don't have the tubes or anything, but I suffer from mental health issues, you know, and it's not the same as this, but it's when somebody has something, it all of a sudden draws attention, and everybody then turns around and looks, and everybody gets judged, you know, and it's a horrible, horrible feeling. But you just have to be strong in your community, and you just have to be, you know that you are not, like you say, you're making people aware of this because she's caused harm. She's caused upset. She's, you know, that this cannot stand in an area that should be protected and should be a great supportive community.
George has put, for real, I'm worried to get help for everything because of her. Please do not let it get for you to go and seek for medical attention. Please do not go to TikTok to Dr. Google for medical advice. Go and see medical professionals, because they're the professional of you for a reason. Like they've actually been to university and actually been.
I love that, Dr. Google.
It is Dr. Google.
That's
Dr.
exactly
Google,
it.
like, Dr. Google, I have a headache. Oh my God, I've got what? Can't do it.
Yeah, no. How many arms am I likely to have now?
Exactly. So please do it. As for her causing hate, if you are being trolled, I think when this is all over, we should do some positive stuff about the chronic illness community. I think we should push positive creators that are pushing a positive message. I duetted something last night because Tally is actually in hospital after another FND attack, and she has lost the ability from the waist down again. So she did a fantastic video where she showed how you should transfer from chair to bed. It was amazing, and I duetted it. Duet. All I can say to people is, if you see a video you really like, ask him if you could duet it. Repost it. If you're not confident enough to duet it, repost it. Please, you know, at the end of the day, I do not want people with chronic illness that are creators suffering from this, because it's not fair. We've had to do this because as a result of it now, you know, lots of people have come forward, haven't they, that have been affected. And yeah,
I've had hundreds of people contact me, Sally, hundreds.
But the hundreds, what I'm talking about is physical cases where we can go to authorities. It isn't hundreds.
I've had about 50 that could potentially have a case.
I haven't had all that information, and I have been asking for the information. I haven't had all that information because what we're doing is we're basically putting a spreadsheet together which basically says that people that have been financially groomed, people that have been like malicious communications, threatened, whatever, or people that have been like emotionally harmed as a result of this, like by maybe getting medical advice by them or stuff like that, to actually collate it all together. So and then then I was passing it on, because each of those tabs relates to a specific authority, and I go, thank you very much, I thank you, and I'll be quite happy to go back to my room of 20 people who my mods miss our stuff. We just mess about playing games and chuckling. We watch Robbie's Farm Animals. You know, I'll be glad when my lives are not about this. Yeah, motherfuckers, bone, stop it. I will be happy when my lives are not about this. And if anybody from the community that I've now gained wants to come and look at farm animals, have an arse around, watch me swear while cleaning out guinea pigs, watch me cook,
hundreds of guinea pigs,
watch me cook, watch me whatever, because I'm a celiac, so all my cooking's gluten-free and it tastes like it's not.
You need to pass me some recipes.
Oh, I've got loads. Obviously, you've got to tweak it a bit more, but I've got like cookie recipes that taste like Millie's cookies. I've got a birthday cake recipe that tastes like nice cake.
We need recipes.
Yeah, I've written all my book. I've got French stick that you can make. I've literally been tweaking it because I was a baker before. I used to make wedding cakes and that when I stopped working. And I worked part-time in a nursery. I then was doing cakes on the side, like birthday cakes and wedding cakes. So then when I became a celiac, I was like, oh my God. Because everything tasted like plasticine, like cardboard, like dirt. So I've been, I think it's about, I want to say it's about 12 years later now. I've got recipes that my kids eat gluten-free food. They don't, gluten-free KFC.
What?
Yeah.
You need to pass me the messages, because I'm meant to be wheat-free, yeast-free.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously the little ones, well, both of my boys, but the older one don't care.
Well, your younger boy, can they...
Just don't let her cook your biryani.
It was too hot. You want a cookbook? I'll put my stuff in there. Yeah, I'm going to be... Yeah, you can have the recipes. Anybody that's gluten-free, you can have the recipes. I've been tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. Bubble waffles, American pancakes, Japanese pancakes, all the lot.
The waffles are nice unless they come in the shape of a phallic object.
Shush, you're giving them a secret way. And it wasn't. It was your daughter. She made raspberries look like nuts and stuff.
What's Japanese pancakes?
Japanese pancakes are like, they're like really, they're like souffle. They're really massive. Whoop.
I'll pass on that one.
I love pancakes.
But no, normal pancakes as well, obviously gluten-free. Gluten-free American pancakes. But ones that you can all make from home, because I don't know about anyone else, but if you're a celiac or you're gluten-free, so expensive to buy the food.
Yep.
Is B not allowed nuts? Has he got a nut allergy?
No. It's about the only one I've got.
Okay. There is the most banging, and I mean banging, sponge, which is made with ground almonds. No flour at all. No flour at all. And I'm telling you now, it is. So I went to Eat, Love and Nourish, which is the most Instagrammable cafe. And I ate this sponge and I was like, can I take one away with me, please? So I paid to take this one away, and I'm literally dissecting it going, yep, writing down what I could taste, what I could do. And literally now I can replicate that sponge exactly how I had it in there, because I literally was just hyper focused, and my family must have been so fed up, because I was like, will you just try just try this? Does it taste the oh, Mum. But yeah, so I need these recipes. My daughter's type 1, just been diagnosed with celiac, struggling really bad. Nicola, join our Discord. We have a type 1 section in there. If anyone wants to join the Discord, you're so methodical, Sal. I know. This is why I've done this. And I wish I hadn't have done this. I'll be honest with you, because this has consumed my life for 4 weeks. Consumed my life for 4 weeks, because I have a very strong sense of social justice and I want to help people. And that's my downfall. I'm not going to admit. I've got so many adopted children now. If you need the Discord link, you're going to have to message a mod, because I've took the Discord link out my bio after certain creators went live about me. Yes, you can join the Discord. Just flag up to one of the mods and they will say it. Yes, I'm doing some videos today. Right. Thank you all for coming up. I'm going to kick you out and just do some videos quickly, and then I'm going to go.
I'm going to drop down, Sally.
All right, darling. And I'll send those recipes, yeah?
Yes,
Thank you for allowing me to come on and helping me out with the thing. I'm going to go. It's a school run now, so off back
yeah,
at
they're
it
back
again.
at school, aren't they?
Yeah, they've just been back since Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, it's just the first 3 days is a bit of a soft kind of step into things. So
I do believe that the Observer's going to tag you, so you can see how to have a look.
perfect.
All right, okay.
Thank you so much.
3,
Thanks.
2,
Bye.
1. No worries. Bye. Whee!
Bye.
Sister,
What?
I'm going to throw you out the box like I threw your cabbage patch down the stairs. 3, 2, 1. Gullum, 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 gullum. I did throw a cabbage patch downstairs. Sorry, not sorry. I can't adopt anymore. My sister's just said there. Right.
I hate taking medication, but right now it is needed. I'm in so much pain, but it is what it is. Oh, I know, literally. Well, they already say that, but some of them do it themselves, quite frankly. And I know a lot of them that do. Like, some of them don't even need their meds, but they take... Yeah, anyway.
So this is her calling out other chronic illness creators. George, by the way, thank you for the Aurora points. Thank you. So this is Kirsten saying that other creators are taking medicines that they shouldn't be taking. They don't need it. Just play that again a bit.
Oh, I know, literally. Well, they already say that, darling, but some of them do it themselves, quite frankly. And I know a lot of them that do. Like, some of them don't even need their meds, but they take... Yeah, anyway.
Yes, George.
I would never overcate, like, I'm not stupid. I know the risks, and I wouldn't put myself in that position, quite frankly.
Okay, so she said that, but here's a comment saying, yeah, they wrote it down wrong. It was meant to be 2.5 to 5 mil oromorph. Instead, they wrote down 12.5 to 15 mil, and that's what she took. And she said all it did was make her sleepier. Now, if this really happened, it is a massive safeguarding thing for the clinician that wrote that down, and should be taken up with them. But did it happen? Or did it not?
They say about like NRACA.
Oh, we spoke about this yesterday. Let's just play this again. So whoever said this, hang on one second. Someone said, exactly. So if this happened, then surely should complain. Yeah, absolutely, Dreams. It would be a very serious safeguarding. Can you explain the line below her stomach? Up until last week, she claimed she had a femoral line. A femoral line is in the groin. I showed pictures of it before. Let me see if I've got them still. I think I deleted them because it was pretty gruesome. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I deleted them. I just didn't want them on my my phone. They were... Yeah, they're pretty gruesome. But basically, it just showed that they had like the connectors coming out of like your pajama bottoms. She now said that broke, had a fractured lumen, so she has been put on other IV accesses. However, we did see her off camera doing something to herself. And I would assume it's subcutaneous. Sadly. Which is not good. Now I've probably got to start that again, have I? Where is she? Where was she? Where was she? Was that the one?
I hate taking medication, but right now it is needed. I'm in so much pain, but it is what it is. Oh, I know, literally. Well, they already say that, darling, but some of them themselves, quite frankly. And I know a lot of them that do. Like, some of them don't even need their meds, but they take... Yeah, anyway. But, I would never over-medicate. Like, I'm not stupid. I know the risks, and I wouldn't put myself in that position, quite frankly.
No, she's pushing cyclazine in too fast, absolutely.
They say about, like, NRACAN and stuff. It's funny because that's not allowed in this country, so, you know.
We did cover this yesterday. A different brand name of the same thing is allowed in this country. It's actively on the street for people that take too much medication, if you know what I mean. It's actively in homes for people, even elderly people, that obviously opioids could make very poorly. Anybody caught abusing their medication would have these also in their house. And they would also be put on a weekly prescription. That's what I'm going to say. Because of those controlled medications. So we proved it yesterday. We had medical professionals in yesterday to explain it is available. I work for a homeless charity, and if you look, you can look, there's campaigns on it, taking it as people that work with rough sleepers and addicts. You're actively showed how to use it. And how to proceed with it. So, yeah. Yes. One of the names is naloxone. Yeah, but it's not illegal in this country. So that information is factually incorrect. So we'll just debunk that. You can look on yourself. Please don't trust my word for it. Google it. Google it. You'll see that programs there's an active push at the moment to have it more in the community to stop the massive amount of people that are unalived from taking too much medication. So don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Go on Google. You'll see it.
The other thing that's prescribed, you know, the antidote, like they say about that, it's illegal in this country, so that's funny. Especially to have in your home on prescription. So good luck.
Someone actually came in today and said they were a recovering addict and they still had some, and they keep it in their handbag just in case they ever come across somebody that is in that situation. So, Kirsten, I think you're wrong. Please Google it for yourself.
I'm in the UK, remember, guys, so yeah. Like, it's so funny that they have so much bad misinformation, but they just have no clue at all.
Okay, can I just read out? Tina says, I have it due to being on 3 lots of opioids and needing midazolam during a seizure. There you go. According to Kirsten, Tina, that's illegal and you wouldn't be prescribed it. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to do a Barney down the mic.
Way moving forward.
Yes, Lucy, absolutely.
And they say, how's the script going? Yeah, because the doctor's going to prescribe something that isn't allowed at all in this country. Really?
Alright, bear with me. I've had a warning to say that I am using reproduced content because I haven't stopped it. You can see there that it's legal. Funny how I'd get a warning straight away. So, obviously, we do have, for a reason, those things prescribed in the community. This behaviour is not in line with our policies. It might result in... Thank you, TikTok. Thank you. What I might have to do is restart because I've just got a warning for showing reproduced content. I haven't added any for absolute days, and I think it's because as well how I came into your live and told you they used to give them to the homeless. Okay. Oh yes, Victoria, absolutely. Yeah, we've had enough things that have been said. I might restart. We've had enough people that have come in here and actually said, yes, it's active in the community. It might be under a different brand name. It's active in the community. It's not illegal. And there's a campaign about it at the moment. Why, if the mod is out there, then why can't they comment? Bless you, Christmas Wonderland. Bless you. Bless you. Right, bear with 1 second. I'm just going to restart and then you can come back in. All right, I'm so sorry, but obviously I need to restart. See you in 5 seconds. I'm going to wee myself now. Are we back? Super Bones.
Now you got the hang of it.
Yeah, motherfuckers. That's Bones. I'm going to block you. Oh, it's Spoony. That's Spoony. Yeah, motherfuckers. Come on. Skate. Sleep. Sleep.
Wave your hands. Hit your ride. Sneeze. Go for a walk. Let's see you swim. And ski. Spray. Macho Man. Sound your horn. And ring the bell. Okay. Kiss. Comb your hair.
I'm bringing back your caravan holidays.
Wave your hands. Superman.
No, I don't. Wheel back. Lexa, stop. Good. I'm glad it reminds you of your first school discos or your holidays. That was the aim there. You know me. I love cheesy stuff. And obviously, we play Agadoo, so I thought, why didn't we play Superman? Right, let's go back to it. So I have to make myself bigger, and I have to stop the videos. That's what I have to do more of, because I actually got too involved in watching it, I'm not going to lie. Naughty Sally, naughty Sally. I'm very hot today. Okay, another one. That one as well. I am the music man. I come from down your way. I don't know the reason why she's got an SPC, but I do believe that to be real. I don't know why she's got it. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. So I made me bigger. Let's see if that stops it. I didn't want to make me bigger. I quite like me being smaller. Doing it again, man. What can you play? Thank you very much, Amelia. Lovely. Kira, thank you for the bracelets. And so you don't have to gift, guys, at all. We're just here having a crack and raising some awareness. Just a Superman. Now, obviously, you can do that from your wheelchair. It is inclusive. Well, actually, I'll probably get told off it isn't. Maybe if you don't have the use of your arms, but you could do something else. We can. Oh, this annoys the shit out of me. Right, bear with. Okay, so I can read these because I think it's probably easier for me to read them out. It's where I get myself into trouble. Who's done? Okay. It says, I don't want to get my hopes up if the news is worse than we thought, but I think I think it could lead to better care regardless of the outcome. Because there is that potential too. Personally, I always think worst case scenario, and if it's bad, it's a shock to the system, and if it's good, I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually do this. Can I just say that? I actually do this. I'm the same. I don't know if you guys are. I think the worst case scenario is I'm pleasantly surprised. It's probably not very healthy to do. I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Sprocket. But you don't have to. Thank you for the heart me. Next one was, the thing is, regardless, they're not changing anything. I'll just be under palliative or not. That's what I do. And they've said, but making that final call means you'll be assertive about what you want that care to be. So this is her talking to one of her mods about being terminally ill, because obviously she has said that she's never said she was terminally ill, but she has, and because that's how Geo found her. Yes, Tina, I do all the time. Hopefully she'll get some results while she's there. I've got a meeting with a big consultant at the end of the scans. He's reviewing it straight away because obviously she's very important. So there is factual evidence that she has told. She's scared. So she told her mods that she was terminally ill. So that was that one. So I'm sorry, there is perf out there that she did say that, and obviously she said she didn't. Oh dear, what can I say? She's Delulu. It's a weird one, isn't it? She needs help. She needs help because she keeps changing her stories. Stop, everyone, please. I can't see. I got my glasses on, so I can't see it possibly. Yeah. And then we have to be kind to her. She's very mentally unwell and she needs help. I don't want to bully her. I don't want her mods to have any hate. In fact, most of her mods have come, like I say, most of her mods, some of her mods have come over. And, you know, are now in our Discord and living happily ever after. It would be just so, you know, nice if we could protect the people around her and get her the help she needs. And that's our aim. It's never stopped. Always will be.
See, that's why originally they used the aspirin for me, because it was. No worries, darling. I'm sorry if I've triggered you at all, darling. You okay, sweet? Is it physical or mental or... You live in Suffolk? Yeah.
Guys, just to let you know, obviously in that drainage tube you could see milky feed. Yeah. So once again, showing that the stuff that she's putting in her NJ isn't going into small intestines. There's no way that would come back out that tube. It's going into her stomach. And then obviously she is grabbing out. Hey, Everly, I'm not doing boxes, lovely. I'm really on quickly. I did boxes at the beginning today.
Yeah.
Do you want to drop me a message?
I live in Norfolk, darling, so I'm the neighbouring county. Hello.
We all knew that, mostly. But you can see in there's some kind of food substancey thing that she's now going to swish down from... Why are you joining people in my box? Care? Someone's pressing buttons. No, it's pushing it down. Pushing it out of view. You can see her looking at it. More's coming down. There you go.
We actually went to Newmarket House Suite.
So now she puts her...
Newmarket House. Oh, I wasn't in
So she said she doesn't go out, but she went to Newmarket House.
either of them. Mine were mostly EDUs. So mine was Rhodes Farm,
Oh no, she's talking about it.
Priory Chelmsford.
Trigger warning for people with ED, please. Trigger warning. Because she has mentioned some facilities that might be.
I have, unfortunately. And
There we go, look at all that. Yeah.
Ellen Mead in the Ridgeway. So they sent me all over the country, basically. And then also Newmarket House. But yeah.
Thanks, Heather. Heather's getting in there. Thank you.
Oh, and St Andrews, which is the one that actually basically told me, you know, oh, it's a UPD, because they were just based on EUPD.
Okay, St Andrews is a private medical healthcare facility in Northampton. It's in the public domain that she went there. I'm not sharing anything there. But obviously... Oh, look, there you go. Shanice Lee was in St Andrews with her. So the video actually wasn't about that. The video was about the feed, the milk coming out, and not bile. Because bearing in mind, she's nothing. It just should be juice. Funny, we were saying about that the other day, Ash. We were like, the autistic community does not claim her. We will pass her. Oh, thank you, Ismail. We will pass her respectfully onto the EUPD community, and then they'll go, we don't not claim her. We will pass her on to the EDS community. We respectfully do not. We will pass her on to the... we do not claim her.
Huntscombe, yeah. So we had a Huntscombe in Norwich. So did you go to Huntscombe in Norwich at all?
Yeah, absolutely. We're not shaming anyone with any mental health problems. Just because this particular creator behaves in a certain way, it does not mean it's indicative of any of the labels she claims to have. Okay, so yeah, please, it's, you know, as much as tongue in cheek, but yeah, none of her labels. We're all individual, and behaviours, even with the same labels, behaviours are very different. It comes on whether it's a primary need or a secondary need, or there's so many different variables. So this is just this one particular creator, but obviously then again it is putting, like Heather said earlier, stigma out there, and that's what most people are worried about, is the stigma. And it's honestly, it's harming the community. As soon as she's...
They got shut down, of course, but yeah. Were you there, lovely? That's awesome. Hey, Hypermobile Mama, how are you, lovely? Maidenhead, Stafford. Oh, Huntscombe in Norwich was probably a bit shut down. You guys not...
Can I just say, also, people that are going into our lives, I know that you still go into our lives, right? Again, I'm not gonna shame you. I watch them from the outside. Some of you go inside. It's you know, it's absolutely sometimes it's it. Even people like Gio that have been affected, they still really care for this person, and they still want to make sure she's safe. They don't want her to be hurt.
Makes sense. At the time, is it Helsden, like for psych or for like shopping and stuff? They're doing good. As okay as they can be. See, I'm under NSEDS, so Norfolk Community ED Services under there. In general, yeah, I get you.
It's interesting though, because obviously we heard from last week when I played some videos, she claims not to have any mental health conditions. Story's changed again.
And how am I? I'm as okay as I can be, sweet, I guess. Thank you. I actually need to get my feed and my fluids back running now.
I want a t-shirt with that.
Yeah, I get you. See, to be fair, a lot of my
Katharina, you don't have to give me. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. I think
medical team now. It's 5:50 a.m, darling, so 10 to 6 in the morning. A lot of my medical team now are in.
I have noticed that she is going on in the early hours of the morning more to maybe now come across the American and the Australian Chronically community. It's like, how do we warn people? I don't really want to be going on at 5:30 in the morning. So if you do know anybody in the chronic illness community from those countries, please just spread awareness. Share the Observer's videos. Share the videos from Secret Haven, from Alex or whatever. Get it out there to those communities over there, because she seems to be... Oh, thank you. Bippity boppity boop for the subscription. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I think there's something going on, obviously, with her targeting those markets now, because people have become a bit wise to her. Obviously, she's struggling to get her supplies now. Obviously, the work we did in the background was we contacted all those free Facebook sites, and we've done other stuff in the background to stop the supply chain of the free shit. Obviously, we have had a financial... Abs, you're making me laugh. We have affected her financial income as well. She didn't have a Libra, she didn't have strips, she didn't have gloves to do her ASIP technique. So I think it is working for the awareness. Julie, she's banned from most of them. She's banned from most of them. I still don't know about one particular one, but obviously we spoke to her in the live the other day. I do think that, there needs to be safeguarding out there to say that people shouldn't be able to get enteral feeding supplies without prescription or consultant-led care. I think you should have to prove some kind of paperwork to be getting prescription feeds or things that are quite invasive. So I do think, I think it needs to be changed. And obviously we've put things forward about that. So we can keep doing, put things forward. We've done things to MPs in the background. We've been doing all sorts of stuff you would not believe. I need my life back a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we need to, because as a mum to two daughters, this stuff scares me.
In Adam Brooks.
So as you can see, stop that video, that is. She's been in a lot of facilities. Oh no, it carries on. Don't know why it stopped.
See, that's why originally they used the Aspergic term for me, because it was... No.
Just like to say the Asperger community does not accept her. Thank you gratefully for your application, but we would also like to pass you on to another one. Thank you.
Worries, darling. I'm sorry if I've triggered you at all, darling. You okay, sweet? Is it physical or mental?
Oh, okay, no, it's started again. Yeah, the Asperger community does not. Absolutely. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So it's a long way to travel.
Also, Asperger's, yes, I was about to say this, Julie. Asperger's diagnosis now isn't. They will just put down whether, even high functioning, low functioning, but it depends how long she got diagnosed. My daughter does have, my oldest daughter, does have that diagnosis, but she was diagnosed very young. And it was in brackets. It was called high function in brackets Asperger's. They don't even use those labels now. It's just ASD, high support, low support now. I think it's like 1, 2, 3. I think it's been put into categories, whether it's low, no, or high support. So it's a very old technique term, because basically they were saying that people had Asperger's that just meant they were verbal, which, yeah. Anyway, enough about that.
like Cambridgeshire way. But yeah.
So we saw that video. Oh, look, that was Heather's bile again. So that's what it should look like. That's what Kirsten's did look like. We stopped with this yesterday. Kirsten's...
Yes.
Trigger warning for grim pictures again.
1 second.
I don't know, Marley. So this is Kirsten's stomach drain. As you can see, it's got feed in it because it is milky, and it has got a peach juice in it, or a Monster, or whatever else it is. It's also got some bitty bits in there. It looks like a mango smoothie, absolutely it does. And then that's why I was like, Heather, can you send me a picture of your drainage bag? And she was like, yeah, sure, hang on a minute, and sent me the grim bag. And you can see as well, this is a stomach drain bag, which if you had to have a stomach drain, you would be given this bag. This is a catheter bag. This is a stomach drainage bag. This is a catheter bag. Now we know she has a catheter, and I'm not disputing that, and I think she's obviously using these bags. Even the attachments on the end, if you can see, of the stomach drainage bag are very, very, very different to the attachments which she's using on her bag. Let me see if I can pull it down. I don't think I can, which is the catheter attachments. It's very different. She has a catheter bag on the end as a drainage bag. I do believe somebody... No, Katharina... But as I say, she would be prescribed stomach drainage bags. There might be circumstances, and you'd empty it in the bathroom, not a bucket. If she can go and wash syringes, sterile syringes in the kitchen, why is she putting bodily fluids into a bag? And also, if it was this that Heather's is this, that would be very smelly. Heather, I presume that would be quite stinky. Whereas if it was this, it might just smell like you were in a milkshake shop or a smoothie shop. Yeah, it's not. She drinks peach juice, and I think she drinks peach juice to try and colour the things, because mixing colours makes it so that you can't see the blue medicine coming out now, because obviously we've got wise to that. So I do think she is mixing certain colours. Yep, in a sink, wash it out, reattached. Yep, absolutely, it stinks. You read my mind. So if it was that, and she's pouring it in a bucket, that would smell. She also empties a catheter into a bucket, and again, she is mobile. She might be saying she's paralysed from the waist down, but she is mobile. So, and she does have a wet room, so her flat is accessible. She could wheel to the bathroom, pour it down the lav, give it a flush, job done. Why don't she? It's a little bit weird, isn't it? If she did put that stuff in the bin, would the council supply medical waste wheelie bin? Possibly. There's possibly some mashed potato in there. Bodger and badger. Put a mashed potato. Unless she's changed it like that. Yeah, nah. There should not be any milkiness. There should not... Yes, Dreams. There should not be any milkiness. That is a feed. But she says that goes into her jejunum, so that wouldn't even touch the gut, so it shouldn't even be in that bag. Doris, I don't know what to think about that. I think she says she wears undergarments for that. And there's some grim stories. Paralysed waist down. Oh, look at that. My lovely Star in here in the comments has said, I'm paralysed, waist down. I use the bathroom to empty my leg bag. You know, that's standardly what people do. Feed mixed with Monster. Yeah, absolutely. Or peach juice, if John remembered to get us some peach juice. So as we can see, that's what it should look like. That's what it's looking like. Again, facts. I want you to think, well, hang on a minute, that's not what Sally said. It should look grim like that. And instead it looks like something that you can buy in a smoothie shop. So, oh no, don't. I can't drink fizzy. Okay, Heather, this person can't drink fizzy drinks without pain. Obviously, we know that Kirsten can tolerate a lot of fizzy drinks because she drinks a lot of Monster a day if she has it. You lot are going to go grim, aren't they? Play the Monster Mash. We do the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. I'll do a video to that, actually. Right, this one.
Did it? See, I've never had it done when I'm not paralysed, so I don't really know. Second.
It was Kirsten. It's not me. Listen. This is why we were doing what we were doing the other day, Kira. Oh, it might be the person that did the video. You come on the bottom top. It might be the person above.
Did it? See, I've never had it done when I'm not paralysed, so I don't really know. Second.
She hides her face because you actually see, I don't know if you saw that. There was stuff coming out of her tube. Can you see again? This bit's clear, and you can see again, there's her feed coming out. So she hides her face. Notice the exact same colour as the feed. So what's going in, this side is coming out on the other side. She also pulls this, so you know it's behind her ear. Is this right? So you know it's behind her ear. She will pull it down, and you will see her do this. Because she's trying to get that feed out of view. Yes, both are NG.
Did it?
There's no other way.
See, I've never had it done when I'm not paralysed, so I don't really know. Second. Yeah, it does look really deep. It's a really long needle.
Grabs the monster can to take a drink, because that's what she does. You'll notice she will take, if she sees anything in that tube, she will take a drink, preferably fizzy because it's quicker, or her juice to push that down. Standard thing she does every day. She'll stay off that camera. She will literally.
It's because I have to go so deep, lovely.
She'll go like that.
Lovely.
She'll go like that. And with BT. Wi-Fi problems. Big up BT. Thank you.
Getting bubbles from the monster come out with the bile.
She's getting monster bubbles coming out of the bile. That ain't bile. We just showed you what bile is. It's grim. Yes, Jane, I've sent you an email.
There's a few bubbles in there.
Barney like me. She's gulping to get rid of that stuff so you can't see it. Gulping.
I need my tummy to drain because I feel so sick. It's hard to get it in.
She's
And then to get it to drain is better because I know there's something stuck there that isn't good being in there.
Fabulous, Jean, thank you. When you get time, it'll be much appreciated. I just wanted to keep you updated.
Sometimes it just takes more fluid to push it out.
There is no gas bubble she is pushing out, because why would you drink gassy drinks to get rid of the gassy bubble? That don't even make sense. She's trying to push that feed out. Just saying. I would say the back of her nose and her stomach. Sadly. She needs to be...
I could feel the air in there. Yeah.
Heather has just said you would hear the gas coming out. Ever vented her stomach when she was on the phone to me. Hey girl, you on your way up? See you soon, Tiggs. Yeah. Heather vented her stomach the other day and blimey. I was on the phone to her. Woo!
There was so much air that's just puffed out the bag. Did they not put an end-fit tube in?
So excited to see it. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Na 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 na. Oh, I should do a pause, shouldn't I, in case I get one of those. So Eva said that's because she can't burp because her stomach don't work properly. So, but she can burp. She just heard a burp. Just pointing it out there. Again.
It's still a catheter tip.
Sound like a frog then. Thank you, Rochelle, for the bracelet, darling, and the heart me. Catherine, thank you for the heart me again. Exactly, June. It was a very large belch. Very large belch. Demi, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just the truth. So I don't want any bullying or hate because she needs help. But so do the people that she's massively affected. So you don't want to make me burp now. She's making me want to burp and have a drink, fizzy drink. Fun fact, my stomach is healthy, yet I never burped. Really? Talent. Talent. So, okay. So we just proved that there. You could see at the beginning of the video, the whole reason she went off camera is because you could clearly see, once again, as we pointed out so many times, feed going in.
Did it?
Feed going out.
See, I've never had it done when I'm not paralysed, so I don't really know.
I don't know what's happened. It's freezing the video there, hasn't it?
So,
Don't know. You can hear mucho burpos, basically. Hello, Black Rose Song. How are you? Okay.
because some of them aren't working as effective.
Bear with something. Since my Wi-Fi went down, it's been a little bit naughty, isn't it? Struggling but working on it. If you need to speak, you know where I am. As I say, everyone is welcome and alive. No one gets blocked. I want you to be able to see factual information, obviously, and hear factual accounts of what would happen, what wouldn't happen, for you to make your own mind up. I'm not here to bully her. I think she needs help. I desperately want her to get help for herself, and so she stops affecting the people around her, whether that be her followers, her mods, or people that she has sucked into this spider's web. Everyone is welcome. You make your own mind up.
Because some of them aren't working as effectively because my intestines are getting very bad. So yeah. How come they can't do it on my chest?
Hello.
Because I've got too much scarring from them in the past, darling. So that's a Hickman line. I've had Hickman lines in the past. I've got so much scarring from it that they can't thread them in. But also, they've actually caused a lot of issue.
Earlier in the week, we didn't have blue gloves. She had to wait till she got money. She has money now. She has blue gloves.
And they don't really want to do a Hickman just for fluid.
Unless she managed to get some from Pearl's Burger Van. But she does have gloves now.
But actually, they just can't get one in anymore. And also, one of the ones I had originally which wasn't the purple one. It was the power. One sec.
She's forgotten. She obviously read it. She's forgotten the. Damn! I read this fact. Damn. So I have a picture. Baby's tube flipped. Milk was coming out. Do you want it? Yeah, I won't be showing it today because I've got to get off because I've got some visits coming. Oh, thank you.
Pick lines are a no-go. I'm so absolutely scarred up all inside. I'm
really sorry, but can I just play that again? I've got to do this. I'm sorry. Thing is, her skin is the same colour as the wall in the background, so it's kind of difficult, really. But let's see if we can do this.
Pick lines are a no-go. I'm so absolutely scarred up.
I mean, to be fair, let's be, you know, it's quite not great quality. But I saw the scars of somebody the other day, and she's only 25, so we're not talking they're years old. Just zoom in a little bit more. I mean, look, she's matching the wall. It's a bit difficult, but considering she's only 25 years old and those scars wouldn't be that old, you would definitely be seeing some red skin. Oh, invisible scars. Okay. Invisible scars. Right, okay. I want her surgeon. If that's scars, I want her surgeon, man. Anyone else want those? I have that from the implant. Oh, it's roughly where the implant would be. You can see a little something, but not loads of scars. You would have lots. Because remember that lady? It showed hers. Hi, Beth. But then, would she need an implant because she doesn't leave the house? So, but okay. No, I can't see it, Kirsten. I'm sorry. I cannot see your scars. I've done the chest scars before, where she said she's had central lines and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to shrink her back down. I mean, I see no scars there. I don't know if anyone else did. If anyone else did, can you put a lost scar announcement? Lost scar announcement. Could you please come back to Sally? I don't know where they are because I can't see them. Don't know. But put a lost scar announcement out for them. But yeah, okay.
You can see all of them.
Oh, we got more. Bear with. I did see a bruise on her arm the other day in a weird place, as if, you know, she might have tried to do something herself. But she's only 25, so scar, especially with EDS, you know, something here, something there. Oh, I don't think that's what I want to point out, though. So you can see she has a scar there. Can I just point out that is a scar up there on her forearm? That's a scar. So if that's a scar, where is that? Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, well, there's a real scar. There's a real scar. Can we see that there? That is a real scar. You can see it. She's got a scar. But there is no scars there. She has got a bruise underneath that arm, if you look. She has got a bruise. I can see a bruise. Yeah, I don't want to... That scar... That's what I'm trying to say, Heather, is that's the scar from an accident, and that's there. Okay? So that's a real scar. A real scar. So, but I can't... So we do know she does scar. So we would see it, wouldn't we? Surely not? But that's what I'm saying, Heather. If that's what her scars look like, we would see them there. Blue pot. What's in the blue pot? It's a microwave pot. Oh, you lot are so, you lot are detectives. Yeah, it's a microwave pot. It's a drinking beaker. No, it's definitely not a drinking beaker. It's got them clippy things. You know, the ones where you go... It's got clippy things on. Well done, Pixie Plays. It's definitely not a drinking cup. It's definitely one of those clippy clips. Oh, she uses that for pills to mix meds. It's a mixing meds cup. Well, she's obviously doing dual purpose here. Do you know what I noticed the other day? I wonder if I've got the video. I noticed she had some really strange things on a trolley. She had some fluids, but they weren't bags of fluids like you lot were given. Does anyone have bottles of IV fluids? You know, like plastic bottles with a grey top? Does anybody have those? That was something that I spotted. That's what I mean. Polly Ann 88 says she does. What brand are they, Polly Ann, with the bottles? No, it's a grey top. You can buy bottles of Amazon. Search. Yeah, I know. So I'm trying to find out, though, who we do in my dialysis unit, Natasha said. Is it like a plastic bottle with a grey top on it? Just seen the video alive where she says the tube doesn't block what antibiotics do. Yeah. To flush catheters. Meds, not feed. Because that's what she's putting up, these grey bottles. Most people, or she decanters, or most people have the bags, do they not? Yeah, I'll find it, Alex. I saw it on the trolley and I was like, hang on a minute. So I added a Google, and the ones that I found, I'm not going to lie, weren't for humans, just saying. I'll send you it over, Alex. But yeah, I just spotted them. You can't see it on this one, but it was on another video. Like, I think it was last night, actually. I'll send it over to you, because if you can... what was that?
The pick line, I've got about 3 or 4, it's either centimetres or inches, I can't remember, but that's in the brachial, so...
It's either 3 to 4 centimetres or inches, you can't remember. You would know, because inches and centimetres are very different, you know. Alex, it's Hartman's. I think it was Hartman's. That rings a bell, Hartman's. It is a big difference, isn't it? I mean, for men in particular as well, 3 centimetres, 3 inches. It's a big difference, Kirsten.
Yeah, that's all I've got left, so it's not long enough to put a pick line in, basically. It's not good enough to, it's not stable enough either, so yeah.
Sorry, June. I'm just saying. Yeah, so she has these scars here. She has these scars. Right, so I'm only on for a little bit today because obviously I have people come in and I have bare shit to do, which I haven't done. Yeah, if you can look into that. Hartman's is usually in a bag. This wasn't in a bag. Let me see if I got it on my real phone, not my burner. Bear with. As I was looking for it last night and I was like, oh, this isn't right. Let me put Sleeping Geo to one side because I don't think she'd be very happy if I showed you Sleeping Geo. She's to the side. I don't know if I kept it. But I was watching her and she'd got this thing on the side. Which video was it? Has anyone got any videos from last night? Have you found them? Not Sally's burner. I've got loads of burners. Me, I'll have all the burners. I look like somebody. Yeah, this is what I found last night. The only thing I could find, I need to look through these videos, so I'm not going to play them. But I'll show you the thing that I found that looked like the bottles. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not saying it's true because I need to do it. Okay. She reached to fill the kettle the other night for tap. Yeah, she didn't have a rocker for the kettle. She was actually moving the kettle around, which is highly dangerous, and they wouldn't usually give to a wheelchair user. Let me show you. Oh, what is going on with my internet today? I don't want to see the stock exchange. I have no stocks and shares. Why would I be interested? Leave me alone, pop-up. Right, let me show you this one. Ba ba bam 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 bam. Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum. Sorry, see, I'm sorting stuff out for my daughter. Where am I going? Photos? 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 I should. This is dangerous for me. Let me just put this down because, you know, pagotos. But on the trolley, she had clear plastic bottles. There we go. And it looked like that. It looked like that. I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it was. It's really bleachy out because it's got a white background. Oh, call me Ishmael. Thank you, darling. I didn't see you do that because it's not on my screen, but thank you. Yeah, we have something similar in dialysis. What's it for? This one's for pets. There's this one here. They look like this. Thank you, darling. They look like this. For flushing. But why was she putting something in it to put it in a IV thing the other day? Bags. My home being adapted for wheelchair. Yes, exactly. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. I have used the bottle types at work. Often have components in them like potassium or... You can get both. I was being a spy, Lizzie. I was just like looking. I was like, what are them bottles? What are them bottles? Because obviously people that I know have had bags. But people are saying you can have a bit of both. Should get it in a bag unless she uses for irrigation. I need to see the video. I need to watch the video again. But anyway, that's me done for today. Thank you very much. Jean, I'm going to go and, sort those bits out. Just so you know, I'm not on fire. Yeah, Bones, pack it in. Just because, in a non-bullying type way, I've got to take this phone off now, innit? Oh, bear with, because it's got my... That's my real phone. That's not my burner phone, that is. That's my real phone. And it's got the stuff that I'm doing for my daughter on it, so I don't really want to be showing any of that malarkey. Yes, thank you, Jean. And I need to speak to somebody about the stuff that you did send me. Let me go here. Right, thank you very much for coming in. Do I know if I'm going to be on tomorrow? I don't. It all depends. My life is pretty hectic at the moment. But please, I know lots of people are going to be going live. Beth, okay, I've got a voicemail. Okay. Please join our Discord. If you want our Discord link, you have until Agadoo finishes playing. And if you're not already in there, yeah, sometimes there can be a little bit of personality clashes maybe. But all in all, it's a really nice group and we enjoy playing lots and lots of fun games.